Hi guys, I'm Paul. In this video I'm going to explain how many Arbitrum I think you'll need to be a millionaire, and stay watching until the end as I will give my detailed price prediction for the next bull run. I will cover Arbitrum's tokenomics as well as key points to consider and the future outlook for the Arbitrum network. And I will compare Arbitrum and Optimism's scaling solutions, so keep watching to see which layer 2 comes out on top. Also, I will discuss an important Arbitrum event in 2024, which every potential investor should be aware of, so stay tuned for that as well. Just a quick disclaimer, the information in this video is meant for education and entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Okay, now let's begin. About Arbitrum. Arbitrum is a layer 2 scaling solution that helps to improve the overall scalability of the Ethereum blockchain. And it does this by making smart contract transactions much faster and cheaper. It is basically a rollup chain, specifically called optimistic rollups, which handles all the transactions off-chain, and once the transaction data is completed, it is then sent back on-chain to Ethereum, and by doing this it reduces congestion on the Ethereum network. Why I think Arbitrum is an important solution for the Ethereum blockchain is because Ethereum currently suffers from high gas fees and low throughput, for which Arbitrum addresses these issues. From a developer's perspective, what makes it unique is its ability to make it very simple to build on Arbitrum, as it uses all the standard developer tools used on Ethereum, making it a simple and easy to use platform. Arbitrum 1 was launched to the public in August 2021 and is run by a development company called Off-Chain Labs. The Off-Chain Labs team is made up of 3 founders, Ed Felton, Steve Goldfeder and Harry Kolodner, who are former researchers of Princeton University and are all experts in the field of computer science, cryptography and the blockchain technology space. Arbitrum is very fast and it can currently handle around 40,000 transactions per second, while one of its main competitors in the crypto space, Optimism, can only handle around 2,000 transactions per second. ARBS is the native cryptocurrency token of the Arbitrum ecosystem and is an ERC20 token which launched in March 2023. It's primarily used as a governance token which allows holders to vote on future development and improvement decisions for the Arbitrum network. The Arbitrum ecosystem is made up of many different elements, including Arbitrum I, Arbitrum Nitro and Arbitrum Nova. I will go into more detail later in the video as to what each specific element does, but in short, Arbitrum I is the mainnet, Arbitrum Nitro is a technical upgrade to the Arbitrum I ecosystem, and Arbitrum Nova is a second level chain helping to further reduce transaction costs. Arbitrum's all-time high price at time of recording is $8.67. Arbitrum supply and tokenomics. Arbitrum was launched with a total max supply of 10 billion tokens and has a current circulating supply of around 1.2 billion tokens. ARB is a native cryptocurrency token of the Arbitrum ecosystem and is a governance token that allows token holders to vote on Arbitrum DAO governance proposals, which include future developments to the Arbitrum network. The token distribution of Arbitrum is as follows. 42.8% is allocated to DAO Treasury, 26.9% is allocated to Team and Future Team, 17.5% is allocated to investors, 1.2% is allocated to DAOs in Arbitrum Ecosystem, and 11.6% is allocated to individual wallets. It should be noted that on the Arbitrum website, it states that 12.75% of the ARB token supply was airdropped on 23rd of March 2023, with 11.62% allocated to users and 1.13% allocated to DAOs. One important event to mention is that on the 16th of March 2024, Arbitrum will have an unlock event of 1.1 billion ARB tokens, involving the Arbitrum team and investors. What this means is they could possibly sell coins onto the market, which is normally considered a bearish event and can result in a price drop, so something to be aware of. Arbitrum Ecosystem. The Arbitrum ecosystem is made up of many different elements, and I'll explain the main ones, including Arbitrum I, Arbitrum Nitro, Arbitrum Nova, and Arbitrum Stylus. Arbitrum I. Arbitrum 1 launched in August 2021. It is the official mainnet of the Arbitrum ecosystem and interacts with Ethereum to process transactions at a fraction of a cost using the Arbitrum virtual machine, which is an extension of the Ethereum virtual machine. Arbitrum Nitro. Arbitrum Nitro is a major technical upgrade to Arbitrum that enables it to be more compatible with the Ethereum virtual machine and allows for faster transaction speeds and lower fees. Arbitrum Nova. Arbitrum Nova uses an AnyTrust chain which aims to lower transaction fees by accepting a mild trust assumption, and by doing this though it does sacrifice some level of security and decentralization. Arbitrum Nova is designed for dApps that just want higher transaction speeds and lower fees and not the full decentralization benefits a rollup offers. Arbitrum Stylus. The team behind Arbitrum Off-Chain Labs launched on 31st of August 2023 the testnet for Arbitrum Stylus, which is an upgrade to the Arbitrum Nitro and enables developers to write smart contracts in programming languages including Rust and C++. On X, formerly Twitter, Off-Chain Labs recently announced the following. Last year we took one giant leap with the launch of Arbitrum Nitro. Today we're excited to announce that we are taking another big leap with the release of the code and public testnet for Arbitrum Stylus. The main benefits I can see for the Arbitrum Stylus upgrade is its ability to bring a wider range of developers to the Ethereum ecosystem, enhanced security and even lower transaction fees. What are optimistic rollups? Okay, before I explain what optimistic rollups are, let me explain why they are so important and needed. The Ethereum blockchain is known for its solid security and decentralization, but this limits its ability to scale properly, and so means Ethereum incurs slower transaction speeds and higher gas fees. Anyone who has been in the crypto space for a long time will know this issue with gas fees on Ethereum has been a problem at times. This is where optimistic rollups come in. They play a key role in enabling Ethereum to scale safely by increasing the network's throughput, and at the same time not taking away any of the trust built into the Ethereum blockchain. So in simplistic terms, optimistic rollups are layer 2s which are designed to extend the throughput of the Ethereum network, and is done in Arbitrum's case by processing transactions off-chain. The results are faster processing speeds and 10 to 100x improvements in scalability for the Ethereum blockchain. Arbitrum versus Optimism. When comparing Arbitrum and Optimism, they are both layer 2 scaling solutions which use optimistic rollups to help scale the Ethereum network. One of the key areas of difference I see between Arbitrum and Optimism, though, is in the dispute resolution process, or fraud proofs as they are otherwise known. Arbitrum uses a multi-round fraud-proofing process, whereas Optimism uses a single-round fraud-proofing process. The multi-chain fraud-proofing process Arbitrum uses makes it much more efficient and cheaper than Optimism's single-round fraud-proofing process. From a technical perspective, Optimism uses the Ethereum virtual machine, but Arbitrum uses an Arbitrum virtual machine. And what this means is it allows Arbitrum to support all Ethereum virtual machine programming languages, whereas Optimism is only limited to just Solidity programming language only. In terms of transactions per second speed, Arbitrum can handle 40,000 transactions per second, whereas Optimism can handle 2,000 transactions per second, making Arbitrum a lot faster solution. The total value locked can help us to determine the value, health and trustworthiness of an ecosystem, and at the time of writing, using data from DeFi Llama, Arbitrum currently has over 1.71 billion total value locked, and Optimism has 625 million total value locked, showing that Arbitrum is the activity leader with nearly double the total value locked Optimism has. To conclude, when it comes to the key points of transaction speed, fraud proofs and total value locked, Arbitrum is the clear winner for me, and latest data shows on Arbitrum's website that it has a layer 2 market share of around 55%, which is huge. Key points of Arbitrum. Arbitrum has several benefits that make it a great layer 2 scaling solution, including fast transaction speeds. Arbitrum can handle around 40,000 transactions per second, while its nearest competitor Optimism can only handle 2,000 transactions per second. Lower gas fees. It is designed to minimize gas fees on the Ethereum network. High level of security. It uses the highly secure Ethereum blockchain for keeping transactions secure. Scalability. By moving storage and contracts off the Ethereum main chain, it allows for higher throughput and scalability. How many Arbitrum to be a millionaire in the next bull run? Okay, so before we look at the price prediction for Arbitrum in the next bull run, let's remind ourselves of Arbitrum's previous all-time high price, which was $8.67. It should be noted, as people might not realise this, but Arbitrum reached the $8.67 all-time high price when it was issued. It spiked to this price level before falling significantly afterwards, which is why when you look on most exchanges, the recorded all-time high price is shown as only $1.80, which would give a market cap at the time of around 2.2 billion. I think Arbitrum has real potential, with its fast speed and large amount of total value locked already. However, what does concern me is the amount of tokens still to be released into the market. The token unlock event due on 16th of March 2024, with the potential of the circulating supply almost doubling, has to be taken into account when calculating my price prediction for the next bull run. With this in mind, on the conservative end of my price prediction, and not financial advice, just my opinion, I think Arbitrum could increase its price to $15, which would give it a market cap of around 34 billion in the next bull run. On the higher end of my price prediction, if Arbitrum was able to get to a price of $25, this would give it a market cap of around 56 billion. I believe a price of between $15 and $25 Arbitrum is possible in the next bull run. But how many Arbitrum would you need to be a millionaire in the next bull run? Using CoinStats, a crypto profit calculator, if we enter the current price and the predicted sell price of $15, we can see it would require a fairly significant investment of $55,000 at today's price to get to the $1 million mark in the next bull run. If we do the same again, but this time set the sell price at the very high end of our price prediction of $25, you would need an investment of around $33,000 at today's price to get to the $1 million mark in the next bull run. At the $15 price prediction, you would need to buy around 67,000 Arbitrum, which is an investment of $55,000 at today's price to become a millionaire in the next bull run. At the very high end of our $25 price prediction, you would need to buy around 40,000 Arbitrum, which is an investment of $33,000 at today's price to become a millionaire in the next bull run. Arbitrum Future Outlook. I believe Arbitrum's future outlook looks really promising, being it's a new layer 2 scaling solution that offers faster and cheaper transactions, and the large amount of total value locked already helps us determine its current value and health as a network, which can only strengthen its appeal to investors. My only concern is the number of tokens still to be released to the market over the next few years, and also the token unlock event in March 2024, where as much as 1.1 billion ARB tokens could be released into the market. In the short term at least, this could make investors wary or current holders sell prior to this event, as we have seen with other projects in the past, but only time will tell if this happens. With all this said, Arbitrum is an impressive layer 2 technology, and when comparing it to Optimism, it does appear to be more superior scaling solution. And for these reasons, it will make an appealing option for investors, and I look forward to watching to see how Arbitrum can continue to gain adoption in the years to come. If you like this video, I think you'll like this popular video next, and please be sure to hit the subscribe button to help support the channel and stay notified of when I post my next video. Thank you.